Alright guys, good afternoon. It's KCFX. Today I'm going to be talking about pairs which we'll be looking at in this third week of July. Okay, so we're looking at I think 4 or 5 pairs. Okay, we're looking at Sol USD, that's Solana. We're looking at Bitcoin. We're looking at EU, GU, GBPJPY because I spoke about this last week regarding switching all the way from bearish side, that's the selling side, into the bullish side. Okay, so we want to see price. We'll be looking at buying now. Okay, on the GBPJPY, that's GJ. Okay, we'll be looking on buying pairs now for this only. Okay, GBPJPY is what we're looking at to buy. Okay, why others are still very much bearish. Okay, but I believe on the short term. Okay, so very soon price might shift towards bullish side. Okay, so for now I'm going to talk about this pairs. Okay, so try to watch from start to the end. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with Solana USD. Okay, Solana USD, we saw right now we're on the 4 hours time frame, right? And right now we still have this lower high here. Right now Solana USD is still very much on the bearish side. Okay, we are still seeing price is still going towards the downside. Okay, we are still having lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so still means price is still wants to keep going down. Okay, the only time price might want to maybe start going towards the upside, like buyers are having it, okay, taking over the market, okay, is if price can do this, if price can come up and break this previous lower high, which is the 98.35. okay, that's on Solana. Okay, if price breaks this level, buyers have it. Okay, it's going to be an uptrend market. We're looking to start buying. Okay, but for now I would say we are still very much in the buy sell buyers. Okay, we are still looking at selling positions, shorts. Okay, so right now what we are looking at now is we saw this come to play. Okay, that was I think last 2 weeks or so. Now we have a new lower high. What do we want to see? We're expecting price to come down into this golden zone. Okay, giving us a criteria, and we keep pushing the market towards the downside. That is what we want to see on Solana USD. Okay, this is a 4 hours time frame, so we're looking for price to come down. Okay, we need price to come down into the 0.618 0.5 area, the golden zone area. Okay, for us to see our criteria and as well take shots towards the downside. So that is what we want to see on this pair. So right now Solana USD, we are waiting. Okay, it's all about waiting. Okay, till the opportunity comes, or till when an opening is there, then we can take. Okay, so right now we wait on Solana USD for price to open us for a clear path so we can do something. Okay, so for now Solana USD is still very much on the waiting phase. Okay, so we are waiting. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go into Eurusd. Okay, Eurusd last week I think we took an entry here on Eurusd. We only hit CP1, but we saw price give us okay, we saw price coming to the golden zone here. Okay, you can see clearly came to the golden zone. Okay, and we saw price coming to the golden zone here. Okay, and we took our entry towards the downside. Price came towards very close to our stop loss level, and price came down to hit our TP1 level. Okay, that was very close. We would have been stopped out, but we're lucky. I would say market did our bidding. Okay, price did not hit our stop loss, but came down to hit our TP1. Then price went up, and does what it does best. Okay, so either way, that doesn't change anything. Right now EU is still very much on the bearish side. Okay, I would say short term because we are seeing shift in the market, but EU has not got into that stage yet for buyers coming full time into it. Okay, so right now we're still looking to take shots on EU, on EURUSD. Okay, so at the moment, what do we see? We still see price choppy here. Okay, we see price is choppy at this level. Okay, price is just going up like this. Okay, so what we want to see now, I want to see price come up here. Okay, why do I want to see price come here? Okay, because right now we already saw price, we already took our TP1, that was last week. we took an entry and we hit TP1 already. So if we are going to be entering this pair again for the second time, we need to see price come up, crossing the previous lower high to give us a new lower high, which is up here, okay, which is now going to be the third lower high which we're having, okay, because we have lower high 1 here, lower high 2 here, lower high 3 here. Well, the reason why I'm giving them 1, 2, 3 is because we did not see any available lower low, okay. We only have this lower low without any of the lower highs which we have here, 1, 2, giving us a new one, okay. So we don't have a new lower low, so that's why I call each lower highs that we see 1 and 2, and also you can see we have 3 because we did not see price coming down to cross this previous lower low to give us a new lower low. So we're having lower highs. That's why I'm giving them 1, 2, 3, and even more. Okay, so right now I want to see lower high 3 before we can start looking to take we need to see price come down towards the golden zone. Okay, now if price could come up towards the lower high, okay, if price could come up, okay, towards this one, crossing the previous lower high 2 to give us a lower high 3, we need to see price come down into the golden zone, give us a criteria as we saw before, okay, on the lower high 2, okay, and we take a sell towards the downside. That is what we want to see. Okay, now if you're thinking, okay, if we've been selling for a long time and we don't know what's happening, price could shift, what's the possibility price could shift towards the buying side, or buyers can take chart? How can buyers take chart? What do we need to see? Okay, now if you want to know, okay, to see buyers will take chart, or how can they take chart, now the only reason why buyers could come in full time to take chart is if price, okay, goes up from here and keeps going up and breaks this previous lower high. That is the 1.14913, which you have the blue line here, okay. If price breaks this previous lower high level here, okay, and push it up or breaks it, just breaks it up, okay, that shows buyers are coming in, okay, full time. Okay, so then if that can happen, then we start looking for buys, okay, meaning if price comes here, price needs to come up here, then here will be our entry level to look for buys towards the upside. So that is what we'll be looking at. That is if price comes towards this blue line here, which you have here, this line, okay, and breaks it, then we'll look for buys, no longer sells, except price comes back again and breaks it down. Okay, so that's that on EU. Okay, so we very much what we want to see, because right now it's still very much on selling side. Okay, shorts, I'm looking to buy at the moment on EU. Okay, but we're still looking to sell. So right now what we want to see on EU, we need to wait, okay, very much in a waiting phase. We need to see price come towards this level and price coming down to the golden zone and criteria is checked, then we sell towards the downside. That is what we want to see, okay, on EU. Okay, all right guys, so now we move into GU. On GU, same scenario as I always explained to us, that EU and GU, they do the same thing. Okay, if EU is going up, GU is going up. If EU is going down, I said this many times. Okay, so at the moment we are seeing the same scenario here. Okay, we have a lower high here. I'm going to put this as 1 because we don't have a lower low on that, so I'm going to give this one 2. Okay, so now this is 2. Okay, this is lower high, this is 2. Okay, this is 1. All right, go. So now on the 4 hours time frame, we saw price give us a lower high 1, but price did not come into the golden zone proper, which is this level. Let me bring it back so you can understand. Okay, price was here, we didn't see price coming to the golden zone. So what happened, we saw price come up, cross this previous lower high 1, give us a new lower high 2. So now price now is at this level. So now I want to see price now, I want to see price now come into the golden zone, which is now this area here. Okay, so this is what I want to see now, because now we have a lower high 2, which is this. So when you see price come down into the golden zone, criteria is checked, and price needs to come down towards the downside. Okay, so this is what we want to see on GU. Okay, and again, if you want to know maybe a shift in the market from the bearish side to the bullish side, what we want to see is we're going to see price, okay, we need to see price break this level, this lower high here. Okay, price needs to come and break this level. Okay, price needs to come up here, okay, break this blue line, which is this lower high here. Okay, it needs to break it. So if price can break this lower high here, it means we're looking to buy. Okay, we're no longer selling again because price has broken a very strong resistance area, and that is this lower high. That's a very good structure. If price can break that level signifies a shift in the market towards the bullish side. Okay, so we want to see either price come down to the golden zone, give us our criteria, and we take a sell position, or price comes up and breaks this lower high, this blue line, and of course price breaks it. Okay, price comes down. Okay, then we look for a buy here and we sell towards the upside. Okay, so that is what we want to see. Okay, so that's just that, guys. So very much we are waiting. Okay, right now we're in a waiting phase. We wait for price to come to us, then we shoot. Okay, so EU, GU, Solana, all this waiting phase. So we are waiting. Okay, all right. So gold on XAUUSD, what we want to see. We saw that price showed us something exciting last week, but we didn't really have time to enter it because price went past our planning point. Okay, so we could not sell or buy either. Okay, so on gold we are still going to be waiting. Okay, we want to see gold go up as well. Okay, what happened on gold last week? Now what we saw on gold was price came down into the golden zone. Okay, but unfortunately price came down and crossed the 0.382 level, which if price can do that, it's an extension. It simply means price might not go down yet, price might want to go up first. Okay, that move towards that 0.38 level, okay, means price has finished that down move that we were supposed to be in. Okay, so there is no need to jump into that market because it's going to be a late call for us. Okay, so there is no need to enter the trade at that moment. So we saw price hit 0.382 level. That's the wick which you see down here. Okay, it shows that price has finished its course towards the downside. That should be our TP1 level. So we wait. Okay, and that's what we did. We had to wait to see what price wants to do. And what happened? Price did this. Price came towards this level, and what is price? The price is now going up towards the upsides. And what do we want to see? We want to see price go up, cross this previous lower high, okay, right, and give us a new lower high, which is the one you have up here. And what next do we want to see? Since we have a new lower high, what do we want to see? Because the market is in a downward trend, so we want to see price come down into the golden zone, okay, give us our criteria, and we sell again. So we're going to give gold another opportunity to give us a new lower high, coming down to the golden zone, criteria is checked, we take a shot towards the downside again. So we're going to be waiting and giving gold another chance to prove itself for us to take an entry towards the downside. Okay, so we are still waiting on gold. Okay, or if you're still thinking, okay, believing that maybe price would change, or buys might come in handy or whatever. Okay, we want to see price come towards the upside, and that upside should be at this level. Now if you want to see if maybe price wants to shift to the bullish side, buyers taking it, okay, taking control. We want to see price come from here up towards the previous lower high, which we have here, crossing this purple line. Okay, if price can cross this purple line, it means price now is very much on the bullish side. Buyers are now coming into the market. Boom. Okay, if price breaks this level, what we want to see is price breaks it, okay, comes down to this level, we now start looking for a buy, because now the market has shifted from bearish side, from selling side to buying side. So we look for buys here and we buy at this level towards the upside. Okay, so that is what we want to see. Both ways for gold. If gold gives us a new lower high, comes down to the golden zone, criteria is checked, we take a short position towards the downside. Or if both have decided that shorts it's enough, we want to see buyers taking charge. Price needs to come up towards the purple line, which I showed you right now, breaks it, then we know now that gold is now on the bullish side. We wait for price to come down again, then we look for buy openings and we take our short towards the upside. Okay, so that's what we're looking at on gold. Okay guys, great. Now we are going to BTC. Now BTC, I explained to us on the chart, I explained to us on the 4 hours time frame, the 1 hour time frame, and the 15 minutes time frame as well. Okay, so I explained all this there. Okay, I explained that to us on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, what do we want to see? We want to see price now. Price now is doing this for us. Okay, this is what we're having on Bitcoin. Okay, we see price is give us a lower high here, and we can see over here it's equal. We have another lower high here, even if you can see they are equal. Okay, we have lower high here and lower high here as well. Okay, this is what we are having here. So we have a new lower high here, even if it's not, the gap is not that high, or the distance is not far. Okay, We can as well, what we want to see now, I want to see price come down, okay, towards the golden zone again, criteria is checked, and we sell towards the downside. This is what we want to see. Okay, so we want to see price come down now, okay, towards the golden zone, and we take an entry to the downside. Okay, if you're in my channel, okay, on WhatsApp, okay, you can say I explained it in the other way, because we have two strategies that we use. So that strategy gives us more high probability, okay, on taking pairs, okay, easily and faster. All right, but yet we still wait. We don't just take entries anyhow, okay. We take our time, make sure price comes to us before we take our entries, okay. All right, so on BTC, if you're on my channel, you would have seen what I put there. That's the full breakdown of what we want to see on BTC, okay. But here on the chart, we want to see price come down again into the golden zone, criteria is checked, and price coming towards the downside again, okay. Or either way, if price does not want to come down, we want to see price come up, breaking this blue line, that's the lower high, and what happens, we see buyers taking charge again, okay. Good guys, so now I'm going to go to the last pair, which is GBPJPY, which I spoke about on my channel. I explained to us that GBPJPY has broken this level. You can see it here, okay. If price breaks this level, overall bullish. So the black line, price has broken it, and what happens, we are looking to take an entry towards the upside. So this will be first in line on Monday for us to be taking an entry, okay. So what we want to see, these are higher low here. We draw a Fibonacci retracement tool from here towards the downside. So now what we want to see, price coming into this area, okay. And of course, we are not going to be too greedy here. We'll be taking our entry at this level, that's 174 pips. Our stop loss is going to be around this level, that's 80 pips, okay, 274 pips. So our TP1 should be at this level here, middle of this. So we're looking at this level as TP1. No, this level will be our TP1 at least max. That should be fine. Okay, we want to see price come towards that level. So what we want to see now is it should be first in line to take an entry. Okay, now let me move back towards 30 minutes time frame so that we can understand clearly. Okay, so now what do we want to see here? Okay, what we want to see is this. Okay, so this is what I want to see here. Okay, there's a golden zone here, of course. So this is the 30 minutes time frame, so we can understand. So what we want to see here right now is, now this is the setup for GBPJPY. Okay, we can put our Fibonacci retracement to at this level. Okay, right now we can see price has come into the golden zone, which is the 0.5 0.618 area. Okay, so now what do we want to see? We want to see us taking an entry towards the upside right now, but I will not suggest we take an entry as Monday session opens, market session opens. Okay, what I want to see price do this first. Okay, I want price to maybe come up here, come down into this area proper, then we can look for our criteria again, then we sell towards the upside. This is what I want to see. So right now I'm going to leave our level at this side, okay, because we want to see price come down at least towards this level before we can start looking for entries. Okay, so we take our entry at this level and targeting up this level. Okay, so this is what we're looking at on GBPJPY. Okay, we want to see price do this. Okay, this is what we want to see. Okay, our high highs here, our high low is here. Our high low, of course, is at this level. Okay, so this is what we want to see. Okay, price needs to come up, come down proper into this golden zone area. Okay, then we look for our criteria, then we shoot towards the upside. So how many pips would that be for us to start looking for entries? We can say price comes up here towards the downside, close 50 57 pips, price is coming to this level, then we get a proper move towards the upside. So we wait patiently. Later on Monday, we should be taking an entry on GBPJPY. Okay, we're not rushing the market or trying to force anything. We want price to come to us so we can take an entry, a clean entry, and wait for price to do our bidding. Okay, all right guys, so that's what we want to see on GBPJPY. It's going to be first in line our pair, which we're looking to take an entry towards the upside. So GBPJPY, we're looking to buy, okay, because price has broken that level which I explained to us a minute ago. Okay, all right guys, so I think that's where I'll be stopping my video session for today. I'll be seeing you guys around. All right guys, have a wonderful weekend. whatever question you need, I am very much available. You can ask, okay, in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and like, okay. Alright guys, KCFX out.